right, folks, here it is out of Mickey Visit. Some of Disney World's most popular rides had the most downtime in 2025. I would like to give Lindsay Brookshire and her editor some advice. Unsolicited, of course, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm not trying to demean, I promise you. But this is not the headline you should have went with. And I'm going to tell you what the headline should be in just a minute, folks. But let's just say, Tiana's busted Bayou adventure is on the way. All right, what's Mickey Visit got to say? Let's go down. It's not uncommon. It's not uncommon for rides to go down at Disney World during regular operating hours. Sometimes it can be due to technical issues or weather, like rainstorms, which are common in Orlando. Boy, we're starting off the heavy hitters in this first paragraph. We look back at all the rides that experienced the most downtime in Disney World in 2025. They might not be the ones you expect. I'll guarantee you they are for me. We're also going to review all the rides. No, we're not, because we don't care. All right, here we go down. Walt Disney World rides with the highest downtime in 2025. You see the picture they have selected, right? You see it. You know what it's going to be. First up is the data on all the Disney World rides that experienced most downtime in the period between December 2024 and December 2025. All right, let's get to it. How many more paragraphs can we spend before we actually get... Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the list. You can see the list of the attractions with the highest downtimes in 2025 below. And here you go, ladies and gentlemen. These are the attractions listed in order and just as we have told you, but nobody wanted to verify it. Nobody wanted to say it was true. It's a DEI special just for you. Tiana's Bayou Adventure is down more than any other ride at Walt Disney World. The full list is Tiana's Bayou Adventure at the top, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train number 2, Space Mountain number 3, Remy's Ratatouille number 4, Slinky Dog Dash number 5, 6 is Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, 7 is Rock and Roller Coaster, and 8 is The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. All right, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Guys, girls, we've said forever that this ride was busted. It's a lemon. Here's the problem, right? Folks, the rides that were made like 50 years ago by the Imagineers of legendary status, they work. It's the new stuff, minus Space Mountain. It's the new stuff. Sorry, Space Mountain. It's the new stuff that these people make. And they, you know what? MJ, the Imagineers of today are better at making TikTok videos about how excellent they are than producing excellent rides. Why is it that all the new stuff is broken all the time, and especially Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which, by the way, was a fully functioning ride 5 years ago? How in the world did they break it?
Who knows? But wasn't the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, just revamped in the Magic Kingdom? Or else I could be wrong, right?
Well, you know, Tigger's always throwing bubble gum on the track. It's his fault, really.
I don't know what's going on. It's not a shocker. I don't know what kind of materials they're using for these new rides. But it's just not the same. I don't feel like they put in the same effort, time, and money like they did back in the day, in the good old golden days, for the original attractions. But the new rides are always breaking down. It's so true. I just don't think that they, put enough money, time, and effort and really, really care and thought into these new attractions. It's just not, it's noticeable. Even on Rise of the Resistance, the cannons, they don't work, so we'll just leave them off. I mean, like, really? It's supposed to be one of your the biggest e-ticket on property. I don't know.
You would think that it would be one of these really complicated rides with all the animatronics, right? Pirates should be down a lot, right?
Exactly.
No, it's just fine. Test Track, you would think Test Track, that's a really complicated ride, right? You would think it would be down. No, it's up. It's fine. Yeah. Ron, what's amazing to me is not only is Tiana's down more than any other ride, even when it's open, it's broken.
I mean, they literally were operating the ride with what's the alligator's name? Is it Louis? Louis, yeah, with a tear in his neck, like it was torn open. It had ripped open, and they were operating the ride that way. So a horribly bad show on that ride. And the picture that they had used, not this, but the picture that they used in that article, every time I see that view of what used to be beautiful Splash Mountain, it now looks like the trash heap from Fraggle Rock. like it literally with the mouth open and everything. That's
well,
all
she had more wisdom. What was that trash heap's name? Do you remember?
Love Fraggle Rock. I don't remember her name.
I just thought it was
Madam something. I don't remember.
Yeah. Well, so and then I get bothered because like even when I've seen the ride, I've been on the ride, of course, and it's just I remember what it was like to ride Splash Mountain, and there was a different kind of a joy as you went through, probably because they created an emotional story where there was this kind of build up and then there was a fear behind the thing, and then the crows or whatever they were, like over the vultures,
Ravens,
right?
Or the vultures.
Where over the and you build up and you, oh my gosh, I'm getting scared going up this mountain, and then then you splash down, and the splash was bigger, by the way. It was a much
We'll show you a laughing place, Bear Rabbit. We'll show you a laughing place.
Yeah. Oh, those are so good times. And if they wanted to redo it, why? I don't know. I still don't understand why they said, what? Louisiana doesn't have any mountains, so let's put a mountain in the middle of a swamp. It's just
Well, we actually found that out. No, Ron, we've got the answer. Have you heard the answer to that?
What was that?
This took us years to actually get this corroborated. We still have to say, folks, it's rumor and speculation so that we can put the disclaimer on it, and we'll do it. But what we have strongly heard from multiple sources, still rumor and speculation, is that this was originally, Ron, they had planned to make this be a Zootopia ride. This was going to be Zootopia, and it was going to be Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde, and that they changed last minute during the Summer of Love to Tiana's Bayou Adventure because Judy Hopps is a cop. And so during the 2020 Summer of Love, they couldn't go with a cop. Talk about a bad decision now, huh?
Yeah, I take it she's never going to be an agent that kicks just snakes out of Zootopia, because that would be an immigration thing. So she'll never be that. But
let's hear it for the Indonesian blue pit vipers.
On the Tiana's ride, isn't she like looking for a band to play, and then she finds them, and then she's still like finding them, and then at the end she's like, boy, they sure can play, and I'm like, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm trying.
I haven't heard them play yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
MJ, how many times have you rode? How many times have you been on Tiana's Bayou Adventure?
Oh, I only got to do it twice.
Can you name me a single character from the band that she's trying to find?
No.
Ron, how many times have you been on the ride?
I've been on it. I want to say maybe 5 or 6. No. I think I've been on it like 4, 5, 6 times, something like that. After the last time, I'm like, this is so pointless. So I just stopped going.
And how many of the characters from this ride can you name?
I think Mama Odie, because she's on the screen right now, and Tiana and Louie. Crazy. And unfortunately, the Firefly, I can't. He sings about Evangeline in the movie, but Ray's gone, unfortunately. So
he's dead. There's no Dr. Facilier.
Oh, but I think the frog is from Rainforest Cafe. What was that name? There's a whole section where I'm like, why did they plunge me right into the middle of a Rainforest Cafe gift shop? That's what it feels like. It's such a weird, and also talking about the other rides that are down, there's Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. That's a flagship ride.
Yeah.
There was another one, Slinky Dog Dash, all the new ones, Remy's new, Slinky Dog new, Star Wars new, Seven Dwarfs new from this era since 2012. She's right. Like look at this. This is all the new rides. We don't have the classics going down.
And Peter Pan is super old, and it almost never goes down.
Carousel of Progress, for all of its appearances on TPM Vids, Carousel of Progress is way more reliable than Tiana's Bayou Adventure. The Hall of Presidents, which features a ton of high-level animatronics, way more reliable than Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And remember, Splash Mountain was as polled, okay? There's data on this. It was the most popular attraction at Walt Disney World. It had a line like you can't believe. It was an evergreen attraction. It was in high demand. The merch sold. These people came in there. Oh, but they made videos about how they were in New Orleans and they learned so much about the culture. These people came in there and they lemonified They donned Le Monde, Splash Mountain, and now Tiana's Bayou Adventure, number 1 in being broken. Yep, folks.
Yeah,
We were right about it. They hated us for saying it. They slammed us. They went crazy on TikTok, Instagram, and even on X. But we're sorry, Blue Sky. Mr. Bluebird is not on Tiana's shoulder or WDI.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.